Okay, teachers, welcome back to another segment of Classroom Management by Design for the primary teacher. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time finding us, boy, have you come to one of my favorite episodes. This one's going to be all about gratitude. However, go back, look at previous episodes, find us on the YouTube, find us on lessonplantoolbox.com. You can find all of our posts about classroom management, setting yourself up for success inside the classroom. I am Lauren Speak, and I'm the founder of lessonplantoolbox.com, where we help primary teachers master classroom management easily, consistently, and most importantly, effectively. So, we have been talking all things parent-teacher conferences, how to deal with parents, and as we're heading into, of course, one of my favorite seasons, Thanksgiving, I thought it would be great if we just take time to focus on the power of gratitude in the classroom. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's a mindset that promotes positivity, resilience, and just overall well-being. For primary students especially, those who may feel they have little to be grateful for, learning to recognize and appreciate the positive things can be transformative. So as teachers, cultivating our own gratitude is going to help us manage our stress and model behavior for our students. So this week we are going to look at why gratitude matters for both teachers and students, and then offer you ways to integrate it into daily classroom life. Not just right now. Remember, it should be year-round, okay? Teaching is one of the most rewarding yet demanding professions in the world. Practicing gratitude can help teachers focus on the positives, maintain that resilience, and just improve our overall outlook on life. Research suggests that gratitude reduces stress, enhances mental health, and also increases emotional resilience. Okay, so how gratitude can support you as a teacher, right? Regular gratitude practice helps teachers to manage stress by focusing on small positive moments rather than those big challenges that overwhelm us, okay? By acknowledging and appreciating successes, you as a teacher can shift your mindset towards growth mindset rather than dwelling on those difficulties. Not always easy to do, but oh so important. Gratitude fosters just a positive outlook, making it easier to handle those daily challenges with patience and flexibility. I'm going to give you some simple practices that you can choose to use or don't use. You know what I always say, do what's right for you. But at the end of each day, try to write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be a student's progress, a supportive colleague, or a lesson that went really well, okay? Another thing you might want to do is consider writing thank you notes to yourself, to your students, or to colleagues. Just that simple act can reinforce positive connections and just acknowledge those small victories, right? I used to just have cards and just have to sign my name for students, and just giving them that little thank you card, they would love when those would just magically appear in their desks, okay? But just placing small gratitude reminders around your school, it could be photos, notes, quotes, whatever you want to bring just to add positivity into your day. Model gratitude openly with your students. When they see you focusing on the positives, they are going to be far more likely to follow suit. Remember that, okay? For students, especially those who are facing those difficult circumstances at home, gratitude can be such a powerful tool to improve their emotional well-being, to build their self-esteem, and to enhance empathy, okay? Gratitude helps students recognize that even when life is challenging, there are still positive aspects to appreciate. Okay, so by practicing gratitude, this is going to help your students focus on what's going really well, just like with you, rather than focusing on what's going wrong. And we want to foster that growth mindset, right? When students can acknowledge what they're grateful for, they become much more aware of others' contributions, which nurtures empathy. Recognizing their strengths and what they bring to the classroom It's going to help students, especially those who struggle with their self-worth and their self-value. It's going to help them see themselves in just a positive light. Addressing students who have little to be thankful for. Let's focus on that now, because this isn't a fun topic, but it's one that I think we need to talk about, and it's not talked about enough. It is common for some students, especially those facing adversity, to struggle with gratitude this time of year. Creating just that safe, inclusive environment where students feel seen and valued can make that big difference for them. Don't force them, but encourage them, right? Encourage them to notice small things, just like a sunny day or a favorite activity in class. Help all students, but these students especially, recognize the kindness of others, such as a friend sharing a toy or you as a teacher helping them with a problem. And then if you can, guide those students to appreciate their unique qualities and what they bring to the classroom community. How can we bring this into the classroom? How can we incorporate this, right? Integrating gratitude into your daily classroom routines can make it just a natural part of your culture, which is going to benefit your students' social, emotional development and just create that positive atmosphere. Real simple thing you can do is provide each student with a gratitude journal where they can write or draw something they're thankful for every single day. This can be done first thing in the morning, or it can be done at the end of the day as a calming activity, which is what I really liked. Right after handwriting, take out your gratitude journal, write or draw about something you are grateful for. For younger students, you can encourage drawings or single words, right? For older students, prompt them to write sentences or stories about what they're grateful for. You might even want to give them prompts such as, something nice someone did for me today was, or what's a skill you're proud of? Another fun thing to do is just take a few minutes each week for a gratitude circle. For this, the students sit in a circle and then they share one thing they're grateful for. It's a simple ritual, but it builds community like you would not believe and just encourages that peer interactions, right? You want to start by sharing your own gratitude model with your students. And then again, you can give them prompts to help those students who might be not so sure of what to say. Say something like, what's something that made you smile this week? And then allow students to pass if they're not ready to share. It's okay if they want to pass. Keep doing this. They will build up to it eventually. Another great thing that I've seen in classrooms is create a thank you wall where students can just write thank you notes to classmates, to teachers, or to family members. And then just having this visual display in your classroom is going to reinforce those positive interactions and foster that sense of belonging. Okay? Super easy to implement. You just get a stack of sticky notes or whatever kind of paper you want to use for students to write on. And then just encourage your students to acknowledge someone who helped them or made them feel good or inspired them, right? And then review the notes. This is the key. Every once in a while where you're highlighting those positive actions within your classroom. Another fun thing I've done is hold a gratitude scavenger hunt. This is where you give your students a list of items or people that they're grateful for, like someone who helped you or a favorite part of our classroom. And then the students can find or write down examples, which again reinforces gratitude as fun and an engaging activity. Okay? To do this activity, you would tailor the scavenger hunt to the grade level, right? Younger students can look for objects while older students might be writing answers. And then if you want to, you can offer a small reward or simply just use words of praise for their participation and celebrate that. The next thing you could consider is building a culture of gratitude. It's going to take consistency. It's going to be built over time, but it can transform your classroom into just a more positive, connected space. So I'm going to give you some strategies for building this grateful gratitude atmosphere. Demonstrate gratitude in your own actions, whether by acknowledging students' efforts, whether thanking colleagues in front of your students so they're observing it, or sharing positive reflections with your class. Maybe something great happened to you at home. Share it with your class. Small wins encourage students to recognize and celebrate those small achievements and reinforces that gratitude doesn't require grand gestures, right? Acts of kindness can promote those small acts of kindness in the classroom. Each time a student performs a kind act, highlight it and encourage them to reflect on how it made them feel on the inside. We don't do enough of this as a society. We go, 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 and we don't encourage those nice, warm feelings, okay? Because while gratitude brings many benefits, it may not come naturally to all of your students, especially those facing those difficult circumstances at home. So here are some things just to keep in mind so we can support these students too. We have to be patient and consistent. Gratitude takes time, gratitude takes practice, and each child will develop at their own pace, but we have to be consistent and patient, giving them time to just internalize gratitude overall and what it means, okay? For some students who are uncomfortable with public gratitude, that's okay. Provide them personal activities like journaling where they can reflect privately. It doesn't have to be a public gesture. And then, as always, you can acknowledge any progress no matter how small. Even a quiet smile or a simple thank you is a step towards developing a grateful mindset. Okay? The lasting impact of gratitude on teachers and students is powerful. Practicing gratitude has the power to reshape mindset, to reduce stress, and just build resilience. For students, especially those who may find it difficult to see the positive, gratitude can teach them to focus on what they have, foster empathy, build self-esteem and happiness. For teachers, gratitude is just that tool to enhance their well-being, deepen classroom connections, and create a supportive environment. By integrating gratitude into classroom routines, teachers can build a culture that emphasizes kindness, reflection, and positivity. The benefits reach far beyond the classroom, helping students develop a mindset that will serve them well throughout life. And I hope each and every week that's what you're getting. This is so much more than just classroom management. This is setting your students up for skills that they need for the rest of their lives. And gratitude is such an important one, and we all know it, but yet we don't take enough time to utilize it, to build it, to practice it. So please, as we head into not just this season of Thanksgiving and the holiday seasons to follow, but even heading into January, bring gratitude as a daily practice into your classroom. Celebrate those small wins. Help those students who you know gratitude might not come easy to. Help them to recognize there's always something to be grateful for. Okay, I will be back next week with another segment before we head into the Thanksgiving holiday. But if you don't see it, because you might be traveling or whatever, have a wonderful Thanksgiving time with your family. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving long weekend. Try not to focus on school too much. Use that time, spend it with your family. Best suggestion, if you do have to do work, block out 2 to 3 hours. In my opinion, if you are off on Wednesday, I would do it first thing Wednesday morning, get the work done so you have the rest of the weekend to enjoy with your family. If you can't do it Wednesday, I would wait till Saturday. Do it on Saturday. Maybe wake up at 8 a.m., work 8 to 11, and then you have the rest of that time with your family. Do what works for you. If you need anything, reach out to us. We may not get back to you in that 24 to 48 hours span, but first thing the Monday after Thanksgiving, we of course will be checking messages and replying to teachers as they need. So that is what we do. That is who we help. And thank you again for being here. If you are in the membership, that was actually directed towards you. If you're not in the membership, we are opening the membership come January to get more teachers in so we can offer you more direct one-on-one support where you get very individualized support with classroom management. You tell us what your situation is in your classroom, and then we will give you strategies, feedback, ideas, resources to begin implementing to get yourself set up for classroom management success so you're not pulling your hair out and going crazy, especially as we head into the holiday seasons and those winter months where the overwhelm and the anxiety and the stress for both you and your students can start to escalate. So we are here for you. We are opening those doors up in January. We're going to be trying to get a couple more schools in with us too, which will be awesome. So until next week, teach, relax, repeat.